everybody. Today is November 12th. I am not ready for this snow yet, but it is really pretty, so I'm not complaining too much. I'm glad I got the plastic up as much as I did yesterday. I'm glad I took the feeder off the beehive, so everything's good there. The chickens don't really like snow, so I doubt they're gonna come out. I'll give them the option if they want. Looks like the grass kind of fell over on my fence here. But probably just gonna get them some new water and they'll be good. So we've got just a little bit of ice in the water, nothing terrible. It was in the 20s last night. I think it's about 32, 33 right now, so that's not too bad. I'll see if I can plug that in without tripping the breaker. There's a lot on that circuit, so we'll see, because right now the Americanas are using their heat lamp, but these guys are good. They don't need any more food or water. I let Limpy out. That's her over here. Just because her water was freezing up because it's a smaller container, and that way she can just stay warmer, kind of huddling up with everybody. So she's been walking a little better every day, so hopefully she stays on that trend. I'm just going to go ahead and spread out some flakes. The Americana's water was just fine. That heat lamp is kind of sitting right there, so I wasn't really worried about that. They're doing pretty good on food. I'll go ahead and top them off, and they're set. I will say, now that we're getting some snow already, with these coops, when you have plastic on the top, you get a lot of snow, you want to make sure you do come push it off, because that will kind of weight the coop down. So if you live in a place that gets a lot of snow, you might want to have a better pitch on the coop. This one's a little flatter than the first coop I built, so if anything, this one might hold a bit more snow, but so far so good. Don't really need to knock it off at this point. Chicken chores are done, nothing to do with the bees, so now it's time to head over to my friend's farm and work on evening chores. Today is November 13th. This is Limpy right here. She's walking much better. Dingbat over there isn't doing so hot. She was out walking around doing some stuff. I gave her a little massage. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and take her inside tonight. It's getting down to 20. It's really hard to separate a chicken when it's that cold because their water starts freezing. Plus, they just can't get warm with everybody else. So I'm gonna go ahead and take her in. I don't know how long she'll make it, if she'll make it, but it's gotta be better than out here. Give her a little bit more individualized attention. Well, that's an unfortunate way to die. I usually leave just extra water sitting outside the chicken coop. If it rains or if I just have extra in the bucket, I'll pour it in there, and looks like that poor mouse jumped in there. Well, Houdini found the mouse. Howdy y'all, today is November 14th. It got down to 20 degrees last night, so it's pretty cold. It's not getting as cold tonight, which is nice. It's currently 40 degrees, but it just feels cold. There's still a little snow on the ground, so I actually saw one bee flying around, which is pretty impressive. So anyway, today with the chickens, I had some friends give me some pumpkins the other day, so I'm gonna smash one up and let the chickens eat it and give them something to do. They'll enjoy it. As far as Dingbat, the chicken that lays the blue eggs, she is is inside right now. She's kind of in and out of it. I've been giving her a couple crop massages. It is a pretty full crop, but it's been going down over the past 24 hours, which is a good thing. So we'll see what happens. I dipped her beak in some water about a half hour ago. Wasn't interested in it. Just kind of had her eyes closed, not responding at all, just laying there. And then all of a sudden she kind of perked up and just drank water for 10 minutes. So that was a good thing. I was able to kind of break up the stuff in her crop a little better because of that. So we'll see. Hopefully she'll pull through, but she's pretty weak right now. So anyways, chicken's out here. I'm gonna go ahead and smash that pumpkin for him. You know, I got to thinking the other day, my dad and I were building this coop this time last year. I didn't have the chickens in it yet. The coop wasn't even done yet. I think I put the chickens out here on December 1st. So yeah, that's pretty cool that we were working on this coop this time last year, and it started coming together. I really like the coop overall. We didn't have the nesting boxes on there. We added those later. I'm gonna go ahead and give the Americanas a little slice of that big pumpkin. They still have a little bit left in there. They just tipped it over so they could get in there a little better. But it's just something for them to do in there. I also got another small pumpkin from the same friends who gave me this pumpkin, and I'm gonna give that one to the chicks over at my parents' coop, and let them try it. I don't think they'll do much with it, but there's a possibility. So they've got that. They still got just a little bit on the guts on their other pumpkin. They kind of made a mess of it, but they got a little bit extra now. There's not too much left of the Buffs and Marin's original pumpkin, so it's nice to get a refresh. Gonna go ahead and bring Dingbat in some of these mealworms. She really likes them, and they'll break down really easy. They're light, high protein. I think she'll enjoy them. So here's where we're at. Just kind of napping all day, taking it easy. Got some water in there. She's got a fork there with a little bit of butter, a little bit of cat food. Stuff that'll kind of help things slide through a little easier. And I brought her the mealworms. So I'm gonna get her out, give her a little crop massage, and see if she'll eat anything for me. Yeah, she likes those. Good. I'm not gonna let her eat too much. Been working on that crop, and it is going down. Drink some good water. But she's eating a little something. Right, girl? Howdy, y'all. Today is November 15th. Chickens are slowly going up for the night. The Americanas are starting to get situated on their perch back there. The Buffs and Marins are still out, but about half of them are up at this point. So not too much going on today, just kind of dreary, cold, overcast. Update on Dingbat. I moved her from the garage to inside just this morning or last night, I don't remember. The garage was sitting about 40 to 55. And inside it's quite a bit warmer, so I went ahead and put her in to see if that would help her out any. She's still not doing very good. Yesterday she drank a half cup of water. Today she took a couple sips of water. I've been giving her water with apple cider vinegar. Her crop last night, I was able to massage it enough, and plus she drank enough water so I could break up that main clump in her crop. You could kind of feel bits and pieces of food in there. I was able to massage that down to nothing. It felt really good in there. I thought she'd be able to pass everything through last night, and then this morning it'd be fine. But this morning I felt her crop and it had all kind of sucked back together, and it was a big hard knot again. So I don't know if she ate something like a string that's kind of knotting up in there along with some food, or maybe still just a food issue. So when food sits in a chicken's crop for too long, it'll turn into something called sauerkraut. So the food will start fermenting inside them, and then you get more bacteria and just infections and issues. So I think that's where she's at, and she's pretty far gone. At this point, I'm not bothering her, and she can just kind of go in peace. So that's where she's at. I wish I could have helped her out. I wish she was feeling better. Howdy guys, today is November 16th. Update on Dingbat. She actually survived the night, and this morning she drank a little bit of water, but she still wasn't really improving at all. Her crop was loose, but there was still something in there. I don't know what, and unfortunately she did pass away just a little bit ago. Alright, so now I'm outside with the Buffs and the Marins right now, and I know there hasn't been much good news today with Dingbat passing, but it should be a happy day because it's actually my chicken's birthday today. So I got the Buffs 1 year ago today, so Dingbat actually died on her birthday, which is sad. But anyway, so I've had these chickens for a year now. I did get them a little treat. Last time I was at Tractor Supply. So I'm gonna go ahead and spoil them a little bit, and they're probably not too into the cold weather and snow right now, but inside the coop is nice. Their water didn't freeze over or anything. I think today it's sitting around 35 for the high, so it's been pretty chilly, but the chickens are doing great. This stuff smells so good. I think the chickens are gonna love it. There's oregano. It really smells like oregano. There's some marigold petals. That's what these little things are right there. Flaxseed, a little bit of oyster shell in there, it looks like. Some cracked corn, some grains, oats, things like that. So I think the chicken's really gonna like it. So this is their birthday present. So let's see what they think. Happy birthday, chickens. I'd say they're enjoying their present. It's a birthday party. The Americanas wanted some too, so gave them a little pumpkin bowl full. So in response to Dingbat's death, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave out a tray of grit. Normally what I do every day is I come over here and grab a handful and just kind of put it on the ground there. Chickens clean it up. Maybe that's not enough, so I'm gonna just go ahead and leave that out full time. Chickens can do what they want with it. I did that originally and they just kept spilling it and it got annoying, so I might hang it up eventually, but hopefully this will help prevent any more crop issues. If something else does arise, then we'll keep slowly narrowing it down, figuring it out, seeing how I can prevent any more crop issues. The snow really started coming down, so all the chickens ran in. It's getting kind of late anyway, so they've got their full thing of grit over there now. They can grab whenever they want. They've got their lid of their birthday treat. I also went ahead and finished the bag off and topped off their regular food with the treat stuff. So they're set and happy. Howdy y'all, today is November 19th and the chicken's water finally froze. It's only that bottom ring, there's still a little water, but it's pretty thick. The top part's still plenty fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in so it can thaw out and I can get some more water in there. So as you can see, that's a heated base that I have on here, and you just coil up the wire, store it away all summer, and then once it gets cold out, you can plug this dude in and you won't have frozen water anymore. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this heater in. I'll be watching the lights up at the house because I don't know if this is going to trip a breaker or not. So I'm going to find out here in just a second. Lights are still on, so I think I'm good. This heated water, I don't think takes as much energy as a heat lamp, so I'm going to try this and hopefully it'll work. So far so good. We'll see if anything gets plugged in there, if it kicks it off. But I'm gonna go ahead and let that thaw out for a little bit and then I'll refill it. And while I'm standing here over the nesting boxes, I got a little surprise in here. So another one of the Marins started laying. Got a beautiful olive colored egg. So that's really pretty, cute little round thing. So got 2 laying now at least. Still a couple more to go, but that's pretty awesome. The Americana's water is just fine. There's a heat lamp on it, so no issues there. They need to fill up on food, so I'm gonna get that done. And they are done for the evening.